Hi, lady apes, gentlemen apes, this is ApeAndy. Yeah, I don't know why this polo shirt has two collars, but okay. Two collars. Two collars up. One for AMC, one for GME. How's that? Ladies and gentlemen, hi, this is Andy Lee, and, or I could always do the, greetings with lady apes, gentlemen apes. This is ApeAndy, same thing. Now, there is this, atmosphere, narrative, environment that is forming. Alongside, because, not because I'm feeling depressed, because I'm feeling concerned. Now, I have had at least 5 to 6 persons texting me on WhatsApp, leaving comments on YouTube comment areas, comments asking, ApeAndy, what is your thought on the Rule 803 and 101, and would it become a scenario of controlled MOASS, controlled squeeze? I would say it's a controlled process. I would say it's a managed event. I wouldn't say the squeeze and MOASS itself is controlled. I even had YouTube comments saying, ApeAndy, are you still, given that this whole thing is controlled, are you still going to make videos? Are you still going to talk about AMC and GME? Because other YouTubers have stopped. I'm not a YouTuber, okay. Other YouTubers have stopped talking about AMC and GME. I don't know if this comment implies, because of the Rule 803 and 101, which says that the market crash would be controlled, the market implosion would be managed so that there would not be a market crash, not be a market implosion. Now, okay, key points first, okay, as if I'm beating around the bush. No more beating around the bush. The key point of this video is there's a narrative, there's an atmosphere forming that the MOASS, the squeeze, because of Rule 803 and 101, will be controlled, will be managed. That by definition means not a MOASS, not a squeeze. But I don't think that's the case. But do you see the danger of this atmosphere and this narrative forming? People telling other people that because of Rule 803 and 101, the squeeze and the MOASS will be controlled. You tell that to person A, tells that to person B. When person B tells that to person C, he or she may say, oh, there's not going to be a MOASS, there's not going to be a squeeze. And when person C tells person D, hey, no squeeze, no MOASS, it's all over. The regulatory bodies are making Rule 803 and 101, so that's SHF is going to put up collateral using their long positions. They don't have to sell their long positions, and so the SHF will not get margin called. So person A tells person B tells person C tells person D, and so forth. And so this atmosphere is forming. And, you know, when one person tells another person, some information gets lost or is blurred. And at the end of the line, the retail says, oh, no more MOASS. That's because that's what they heard from the person before them. And the person before them lost some more information and detail along the way. So this narrative is forming, this atmosphere is forming. People are thinking, no more MOASS, no more squeeze. ApeAndy does not think that is the case. But, okay, I just talk about what I know. I just talk about facts. And I give you my honest opinion. If that narrative has formed, keep in mind that, okay? If that narrative has formed, which it is forming now, controlled MOASS, no more MOASS, controlled squeeze, no more squeeze. Okay, to the extent that if some YouTubers are not going to talk about AMC and GME because of that, they move on to cover other tickers, then the atmosphere, the narrative, the environment has formed. Of what? Apes retail thinking no more MOASS, no more squeeze, controlled MOASS, controlled squeeze. I see the danger in that narrative forming, okay? And along comes, because of all these rules tightening around SHF, because previously, apes and retails were buy and hold, buy and hold, buy and hold, buy and hold, okay? So the grip around GME is very, very tight. The grip around AMC is tighter as we speak. And then there comes a time when the shorts have to cover. And they cover. When the shorts cover, they might even, most likely, since I got to cover, price is going to go up. Since I know the price is going to go up, I'm going to buy call options. Okay, just check the Bloomberg terminals. I don't know who's buying the call options, but a lot of call options are being bought. But the Bloomberg terminal doesn't tell you who are buying the call options, right? But the fact is, from Bloomberg terminal, call options, tons are being bought. Okay, so when the SHF must cover due to all these rules forming around them, one of them is the CAT system coming online on September 3rd. Thank you to Charlie the Vid for mentioning that. Great DD guy, love you. Love Charlie the Vid, ApeAndy. Must give credit to Charlie the Vid for finding that out in the first place, okay? CAT system of FINRA comes online September 3rd, okay? Thank you to Charlie the Vid. Okay, I believe his Twitter handle is Gary Gensler's Workhorse. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, now. Okay, the point is, the SHF must cover due to all these rules forming around them, due to the CAT system coming online September 3rd. So at some point, the shorts SHF must cover. And before they cover, since they know they have to cover, since they know they're covering, they know the price will go up, so they buy call options. It could be the case of them buying call options, as shown in the data on Bloomberg terminal, tons buying. Okay, now, okay, I'm veering away, coming back. Comes a time when the shorts have to cover. Remember, the narrative has formed. All the retail, all the apes are thinking, oh, it's controlled squeeze, oh, controlled MOASS, oh, no more squeeze, oh, no more MOASS. So when the squeeze happens, do you know what the retail and the apes who have the mindset of controlled squeeze, no more squeeze, controlled MOASS, no more MOASS, do you know what they would do? They would see the price go up and says, oh my God, gotta sell now. Why would they make that decision? Because their mindset is controlled squeeze, no more squeeze. So when you see the price goes up, what better opportunity to sell, okay? Because their mindset is controlled squeeze, no more squeeze, controlled MOASS, no more MOASS, they will not grip until the life-changing price here. They would see the price go up, and because they think no more MOASS, controlled MOASS, no more squeeze, no more squeeze, no more MOASS controlled, squeeze controlled MOASS, they'll think, oh my God, this has got to be the best chance to sell. The price couldn't go any higher, okay? If I don't sell now, I won't get a chance to sell, okay? Because their mindset is controlled squeeze, controlled MOASS. No more squeeze, no more MOASS, right? It's human nature. It's logical. For retail and apes who think MOASS is controlled, squeeze is controlled, which somewhat equates to no more MOASS, no more squeeze, then they see the price go up, then they'll say, oh my God, lucky me, I still have a chance to sell. Sell, 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 sell. Okay. Because this narrative, this atmosphere, this environment has formed, when the squeeze happens, so many apes, so many retail will sell that the prophecy fulfills itself. The prophecy fulfills itself because so many apes, so many retail sold AMC, GME when the shorts covered, okay? That the grip has loosened. The shares are sold. The SHF covered. Whereas, if the narrative hasn't formed of thinking the squeeze is controlled, the MOASS is controlled, which equates to no more squeeze, no more MOASS, if this atmosphere, this narrative, this environment has not formed, then of course the original mindset stays. Diamond hand, buy and hold, diamond hand, buy and hold. Whatever price is the floor. Whatever price is the floor. I'm not going to say the words in case you decide when to sell. Originally, without this 803 and 101 rule, all the retail, all the apes were thinking diamond hand, buy and hold, buy and hold. So no matter how high the price goes, grip very tight. No, don't sell. Grip very tight. No, don't sell. So the asking price is very high, or there's no asking price at all. And so the price keeps going up until little D's, little devils, little demons get margin called. Once margin called, T plus 5 days liquidation. And then at that 5 transaction days later, the price shoots up even higher. Margin calling the next domino. Next domino got margin called, T plus 5 transaction day, liquidation of the second domino. Price shoots up even higher. Margin calling the third domino. Okay. Right? What I described was the concept of MOASS, mother of all short squeeze. So, if the grip is tight enough, don't sell. Price go up. No, don't sell. Price goes up. Nah, not gonna sell. With that mindset, MOASS is a go. You know the logic, right? Supply and demand. I don't need to use the time of this video to go into that. This video is about a dangerous atmosphere, environment, narrative forming because of 803 and 101. One retail tell the other, oh, this is a controlled, managed event. It is a controlled, managed event for prevention of market implosion, market overall crash. Squeeze itself, MOASS itself, that cannot be controlled. Because who controls the buy and sell? Voila. Vous, you do. Keep that in mind. What I'm saying is, who controls the squeeze? Who controls the MOASS? Not 803, 101. You do. I'm going to put it bluntly, straightforwardly, honestly. You do. How is the controlled MOASS and controlled squeeze going to happen? Only you can make it happen when you sell your shares. Let's go back to the scenario. So if enough of you think that, Rule 803 and 101 means that the squeeze will be controlled, the MOASS will be controlled. I see the price go up, what better chance to sell? If I don't sell now, I might not get to sell. Still now, if enough of you do that, if enough retail does that, if enough apes do that, then of course there's no MOASS. Then of course the MOASS is controlled. Then of course the squeeze is controlled. Again, I said it before in this video, then it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. So think about the danger of this environment, this scenario, this narrative for me. Okay. Well, that's the psychological front of it. That's the psychological side of it. Okay, I'm coming to 16 minutes. I don't want this video to go beyond 20 minutes. Let's look at the trading side of it. If there's no 803 and 101 rule, then you cannot use, SHF cannot use your long positions to put up as collateral when margin called, right? Then you have to sell your Tesla shares, Netflix shares. Okay, let's say squeeze happened on AMC and GME, and I'm in the SHF, putting on my red team simulation. You want to call it red hat, okay. There's no 803 rule, there's no 101 rule. What am I supposed to do? There's only one thing you could do, SHF. Sell your Tesla, sell your NVIDIA. Okay, I sell Tesla at 600. Let's take a round number. I sell Netflix at, I haven't been following Netflix, so I don't know what the price. Okay, let's use Tesla, for example. I sell Tesla at 600 for cash. I got 600 cash. Then I use it as collateral. Because I sold Tesla at 600, lots and lots of it, then the Tesla share price go down and other tech stock go down. So market crash, market implosion. But I got cash to put up as collateral when I'm margin called due to AMC and GME price going up. So what was that again? Tesla sold at 600, okay? Because apes are diamond hand. Apes in retail buy and hold, okay? So the price of AMC GME goes up. I gotta sell Tesla at $600 per share and use 600 US dollars to use as collateral. Now, because, see, the point I'm getting at, please follow. Now, I'm using my long position as Tesla. Tesla at 600. I use it as collateral because apes are diamond hand, retail are diamond hand, they buy and hold. Price of AMC GME goes up, I get margin called, please provide collateral. I don't have to sell Tesla for cash, I use Tesla stock as collateral. $600 worth. Okay? So on that side, the market doesn't implode, the market doesn't crash. That part is controlled. But, see, the price of AMC and GME going up, that is because of the apes and retail buy and hold strategy, diamond hand strategy. That part, who's in control? Not 801 rule, not 101 rule, not regulatory bodies, not SHF. You, the apes. I'm going to say this again. 803 rule, 101 rule does not control the MOASS, does not control the squeeze. You control it. You control it because you control your decision to buy and sell, or to not buy and hold, or to not hold and sell. You control the price of AMC, GME going up with the buy and hold strategy. Okay? Once again, do you see the logic there? Tesla sold at 600 to put up as collateral in cash. It will implode the market, because Big C controls 30% of the US stock market. They own lots of Tesla. They own lots of Netflix. But they have to turn it into cash to use as collateral. Turning it into cash, in that process, the overall market implodes, crashes. Regulatory bodies don't want that. No, don't want that. So they use 803 rule, 101 rule to say, no, just a minute, wait a minute, don't sell it. Use it directly as collateral. So that side, the overall market doesn't implode, doesn't crash. Get it? That side is control. But who controls AMC and GME price going up? Of course, the buy and hold strategy, right? Without you, with your buy and hold strategy, AMC and GME price would not be at the price it is today. Rewind time frame, okay? It is because of you. Buying and holding, 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 AMC, GME. That's why the price is here today. So guess who controls that part? You do. Not 801 rule, not 101 rule. Those two rules are to control the, oh, please, SHF, don't need to sell for cash. Don't implode the market. Use it directly as collateral. That's the purpose of the 803 rule and 101 rule. That's the controlled portion of the 803 rule and 101 rule, the overall market. 803 rule, 101 rule cannot control your mind, hypnotize you and tell you to sell your AMC GME shares. 80, do I need to put it such bluntness, 803 rule and 101 rule cannot control you to make you sell GME and AMC shares so that it'll be a controlled squeeze, controlled MOASS. Only you can, okay? So, all that said, just be careful. Just keep in mind, okay? Other people make other decisions. You make your own decisions, okay? You have to keep in mind, if enough apes think that the MOASS is controlled, the squeeze is controlled, which approximately equates to no MOASS and no squeeze, then when you see the shorts covering, you will sell immediately. What better time to sell than now? If I miss this price surge, I will never get to sell again. You will think that way because you think squeeze and MOASS was controlled by 803 rule and 101 rule. You didn't know that you control it yourself, okay? I don't need to put it to you more bluntly than this. And I don't need to warn you more than what I already did about this narrative, environment, atmosphere forming to make retail and apes think, once the price surge comes, I gotta sell. Okay, no. It is the same as before. It is the same as before. You control your shares, buy and sell, okay? You decide if you want to buy and sell your share. Of course, you make your own individual decisions. Rule 803, Rule 101 does not control your mind, does not hypnotize you to make you sell. Only if really 803 Rule, 101 Rule somehow can hypnotize you and then you sell, then that squeeze will be controlled by you, and you think it is controlled by 803 Rule and 101 Rule, which it doesn't, okay? Don't fall in the trap of making it a self-fulfilling prophecy, okay? And of course, let me tell you this, let me add one more thing. The SHF is very, very smart because I still have my red team hat on. I, SHF, will spread the talk, the narrative that 803 Rule, 101 Rule gives you a controlled MOASS, controlled squeeze. which means you will not have your squeeze, you will not have your MOASS. So when you see me covering, you will sell very soon. You will sell at a low, low price. And I get to cover very soon. I get to cover at a very low, low price. So I survived. I'm SHF. I survived. Because you thought the MOASS and the squeeze was controlled by Rule 803 and 101. It is not. Once again, just in case you missed it, the key part. 803 rule, 101 rule says you could use Tesla shares as an example for collateral. So you don't need to sell Tesla at 600. You use $600 worth per share of Tesla directly as collateral to try to fend off the apes in retail, okay? To try to fend off the apes in retail. So 801 rule, 101 rule just just tells the SHF you don't need to sell your long position in stocks of Tesla, for example, for cash. You could use it directly as collateral. Because the regulatory bodies, wants to prevent the market implosion. I want to control the market implosion. I want to control the market crash. So that the market doesn't crash, so that the market doesn't implode, so that the market doesn't melt down. Because the regulatory bodies have enough trouble as it is already, okay? You have the debt ceiling, you have the eviction moratorium. Originally it was for all, then the Congress immediately says only for homeowners. What about the renters? The eviction moratorium still applies to the renters after July 31st. And the debt ceiling is on the weekend. Okay, the debt ceiling, Congress is going to have to work on that. Okay, so the regulatory bodies have enough trouble as it is already. So of course they don't want the market to crash. Of course they don't want the market to implode. Of course they don't want the market to melt down. So of course they don't want the SHF to sell their long positions, to turn it into cash, to use as collateral. No need to sell, no need to sell. Directly use your long position, still in stock, as collateral, okay? So the apes, the retail can buy and hold, diamond hand, and push AMC and GME prices as high as they can. All you have to do is use your, for example, $600 worth of Tesla for collateral. Think a step further. It's the same thing. $600 cash, $600 worth of Tesla. So if you, the apes in the retail, buy and hold, diamond hand even more, 600 is here, MCGM price keeps getting diamond hand, buy and hold by retail. What about this part of the collateral? Use more Tesla shares. No, I ran out of Tesla shares. Use NVIDIA shares. No, I ran out of NVIDIA shares. Use Facebook shares. No, I used up all my Facebook shares already as collateral. Use your Netflix shares. No, I used all my Netflix shares as collateral already. While that process is going on, because your mindset is correct. You didn't get hypnotized by 803 rule and 101 rule thinking the squeeze MOASS is controlled. You keep diamond handing, you keep buying and holding. See where the price of GME and AMC is? Hey, margin check. Hey, your Tesla $600 worth is not enough. Yes, you're lucky the market didn't implode, but still, I need more collateral. Says the clearinghouse. SHF says, don't got collateral. Why didn't the apes fall in the trap of thinking 803 and 101 is a controlled and MOASS controlled squeeze and so early and so soon? Why didn't the apes fall into this trap? I'm spreading it around. And so many people believe that even some YouTubers decided not to cover to talk about AMC and GME and decided to start making videos, huh? Okay, that is what the SHF is afraid of. Don't fall in the trap of thinking control MOASS. I've repeated it in this video enough times. I'm sure you get the point. Okay, be strong, apes. Love you, apes. I just got to repeat it one more time. 803 rule, 101 rule controls the market implosion, market crash. It does not control your mind to make you sell your AMC GME shares. Who does control your mind? You do. AMC GME price got to where it is now because of apes and retail buying and holding. So guess who controls the squeeze? Guess who controls the MOASS? You know who. You do. Be strong, apes. ApeAndy loves both AMC and GME. Okay,